In the first game of Mike McCarthy's Eastern Washington career, he ends up taking on a team from Minnesota. Not the Vikings, it's the Golden Gophers. And the Gophers travel up to Eastern Washington to take on the Eagles in the Eagles' first game of the season. Minnesota got the job done last week. They come in this game 1-0. And they look to beat up on Mike McCarthy and his East Washington Eagles on Roos Field. And this game started off early here. Vernon Adams stepping back to throw. He finds Bronson. Demetrius Bronson, that's good for 14 yards. Adams again, play action. Finds Mitchell this time for 4 yards. Eastern Washington driving here early in this game. Vernon Adams again, another play action, looks, finds Bronson. This time, though, there's a lot of room in front of him as he gets all the way down. 23-yard reception for him. Very nice play there for Eastern Washington as they caught that Minnesota defense with their pants down a bit there, but they were able to run him down. Eastern Washington here now again. Adams gets sacked for a loss of 9. Jack Lynn coming in, didn't even try to block him as he just gets a free hit on the quarterback. They would attempt a field goal, and that would be no good. And then it would be Minnesota's turn. Streveler moving around the pocket here. He takes off. He gets down to the 40. 21-yard run for Chris Streveler. Streveler now again, looking, fires this one to May, KJ May. 11 yards on that one. Streveler again, handing this one off to Williams. He gets stopped, a loss of 4, 3rd and 15. Streveler now finds nothing but dirt there, and the Eastern Washington defense holds. Field goal here would go up. And that one's good. So the Gophers take a lead. Vernon Adams now coming out here, running for his life, but he finds Ashton Clark for 16 yards. Really nice pickup by Adams there. Adams now again stepping back, finding Seto, who gets lit up on the play. Adams coming back again, 1st and 10. Has all day to throw, and he's sacked for a loss of 7. Adams again coming back, 2nd and 17. Has to roll out of the pocket here, and he gets popped there for his efforts. Adams again now, looking, finds Bronson, just dumping that one off, 4th and 17. Punt unit's going to come out on that one. Tried for a screenplay. They weren't fooled at all on that one. Defense sniffed that one out. Streveler again now. Screenplay this time. The Eastern Washington defense, they didn't have that one sniffed out as well, but not that big of a pickup. Streveler now again. Steps up in the pocket. He takes off this time. Makes the man miss there. He has a blocker in front. And he is gone. Baby gone. For 6, Chris Streveler. You don't see too many quarterbacks having runs like that. Just a terrible showing for the Eastern Washington defense there. Vernon Adams now handing off to Bronson, who gets dropped there for a 1-yard gain. Play action pass here. Vernon Adams finds Gehring for 8-yard reception. They're able to pick up the first down there. Bronson now trying to get anything going here on the running attack. He can't do so. Adams again, 3rd and 7. No clue where that ball was going. That one just sailed right out of his hands. Chris Streveler now coming back with the football. Just runs over the defensive back there. And he gets brought down. 18-yard pickup for the quarterback. This is the backup quarterback as their starter's injured. Streveler now again looking, throws an absolute dime to May right in the middle of the field. Strevler now handing off to Williams. He just drags a man with him. 9-yard pickup for the Gophers, and the Gophers are driving again. 2nd and 9 now. Williams gets another handoff, and he just carries Brown into the end zone with him. Roderick Williams Jr. with the nice run there. Touchdown, Gophers. Just dragging him with him like a small child. Eastern Washington would come back out here. Adams going for a big play. That's almost picked off. 2nd and 10 now. Adams having to roll out of the pocket. Finds his man Gehring as he's able to roll out, buy some time. Adams again. Finds Gehring again. Not able to get any blocking as he gets lit up there. Pickup of 8 on the play. Adams now with an outside handoff or pitch to Bronson. He has nothing but daylight in front of him, but they're able to stop him at around the 13. Adams now play action, finds Whitnell in the back of the end zone. 14-yard touchdown reception, and the Eagles are on the board. Adams will get the ball again after Minnesota 3 and out, and he gets sacked for a loss of 3 on that one. They come right back out trying to get this ball downfield, and he's sacked again. Loss of 7. 3rd and 20 coming up. Not much you can do with this down, and they try going for it all again. That one's almost picked off. That would have been disastrous. But granted, maybe that would have been better than this punt, because that is just terrible. Gets that one to about the 40, so that's really a 30-yard punt. And then he gets a 29-yard return. That is just not what you would hope for on special teams. Strevler, he keeps this one, gets a good block, and he's in for 6, his 2nd of the day. After the extra point, it will be 24-7 Minnesota. Going into halftime, not too many positives for East Washington, as Minnesota's just taking it to them. They're just too big, too fast for this team in their first year in FBS competition. Now here's Wolotowski running over his man as he gets shoved out of bounds after picking up the first down. Strevler again, stepping back, finding, I'm not going to pronounce that, Lincoln Plesic for a 10-yard reception. 3rd and 3 now. Williams trying to get the first down, almost had it. 4th and inches. Eastern Washington defense holds that time. And here's Adams. He has some time to actually throw the football as he finds Seto. 1st and 10. Bronson gets another handoff here. This time he gets 10 yards on the play, and he's able to pick up the first down. Adams, once again, looking, finds Ashton Clark. 2nd and 1. You get a score here, you're still in this football game. Adams now having to roll out, finds Hecker, hoping to get a block. He gets shoved out of bounds, not before he picks up the first down, though. Adams again, 2nd and 9. Finds Gehring, and that's just not going to get much on the play. 3-yard reception for him. Adams again, stepping back, looking, throws this one up. If he would have had a little bit more time, but he heard them big boys up front coming. Field goal situation here. Miller, not enough leg on that one. That's 6 points now that they could have had that don't get on the board. As the Eastern Washington defense, they stepped up here in the second half. Strevler now throwing this one, 40-yard bomb to Carter, right as I think I jinxed it. Strevler again handing off to Williams Jr. on 2nd and 13. He gets nothing on that play as he gets wrapped up from behind. 3rd and 13. Strevler now stepping back and finds his man, but that's not enough for a first down. So the field goal unit would come back out again. This isn't a gimme, but he's able to hit that one. People in Minnesota don't trust field goal kickers. Here's Bronson again. Another nice little handoff here. Wasn't able to really break it, though. They're not playing FCS competition where maybe they would break those plays. This is big boy football. And you see here, once again, Jake Whitnell. Nice pickup there. 3rd and 3. Adams having to roll out of the pocket again. Finds Ashton Clark, who's able to come up with a 21-yard reception. Very nice play after the catch. Adams again finds Gehring. At this point, you're sort of just playing for pride. You're definitely in 4-down territory. 2nd and 10, Adams finds Seto again, who runs over 2 guys that time. 13 yards on the play. 1st and goal, Eastern Washington. Adams is trying to step back, trying to find his man in the end zone. That's almost picked off by Jack Lynn. Adams finds Gehring. Touchdown. No, he drops the football. And then 4th and goal at this point. Who really cares? Adams trying for anything. Has to roll out. Throws it. Tries getting it to Settle to see if he can make anything happen. Turnover on downs. And the comeback attempt, or whatever it was going to be, ends on a whimper as Minnesota takes care of business and they get a victory over Eastern Washington in their first game of the season. Disappointing end to this game. They played tough, though. Wasn't a complete massacre, as the final in this one was Minnesota 27, Eastern Washington 7. But Heckler, man, absolutely had some insane runs here. This one here, I can't help but wonder if that's an illegal man downfield. I'm not sure, but that was just a Strevler, excuse me. Very nice run for him. He had 112 yards on the ground today, 2 touchdowns as well. Vernon Adams, he had a pretty nice day, 20 of 34, 226 yards and a touchdown. And with that, our first game is in the books. We have a couple of recruits coming in to visit. Calvin Hunt, the kicker, Dan Gibbs, and Mike Holmes. They're gonna be at they're gonna visit when we play Northern Illinois in the next episode. I want to thank you guys for watching this first game of our East Washington Eagles Dynasty. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I had fun playing this, and hope to bring you guys more of this in the week. Bye-bye.